I am here to show off my tiny house. I did not build this to live in. I did not build it for somebody. I simply built it to see if I could do it. And it turns out I can. And it's been one of the coolest projects I've ever done. So come check it out. All right, so we've got a nice full glass front door here. This is one of the two entrances I've done on this tiny house. The other one is a French door on the west side of the house. And opens up to a nice gated entrance out there. This house is sitting on 5 acres. Heavily wooded area, seasonal creek that runs down the side there. So lots of outdoor area to enjoy. Coming back in, so I did the porch lights are on a 3-way switch, so you can turn them on and off either at this door, the French door, or the front door. I did a fully electric kitchen. So stove, hot water heater, microwave, and fridge are all electric. I did not do any gas appliances in this. The mini split is, as you are probably aware, fully electric. I went ahead and built a loft in here that actually could be used for storage or could be used as a guest room or an office. So I'll show you this up here. So it is all finished. It's on its own circuit, meaning it's on its own 20 amp breaker. Okay. The light switch for it is right there. And it's got a little cubby over here to the side where you could use it for storage or just as part of a bedroom. You know, you could do some built-in dressers or something. And while we're here, give you a little drop-down view. So the rope lights here are on a 3-way switch as well. They go on both sides of this 8x8 pine beam that we've got there as a structural support. And there is a switch at the front door as well as in the hallway for those. Nice double bay sink. Nice view outside. Above the sink here, that's a 3.0 window. Large fridge. A lot of these tiny houses end up having a smaller fridge. So I went ahead and put in a large one. I did pocket doors. And these are pocket doors that will latch. So they actually have a latch on the inside. Okay. But I did these just to cut down on space or used space. Nice 6-foot tall window, and I believe this one is 9 foot wide. So plenty of ambient light in here in the bedroom. Plenty enough room for a full size, king size, queen size bed. Ceiling fan with remote control. I did outlets on the wall for the TV. And those ceiling fans, you can reverse them from the remote, set them on a timer, or change the light, the ambient light and the density and tone of light. I did another outlet on the wall in the living room for a TV. And then down here, I did a circuit for a electric fireplace and went ahead and labeled it for the new owners. Nice big window that actually matches in here in the living room. This is another 6 foot tall, 9 foot wide window. Lots of light trying to come into here. This is actually the north side of the home. So with the Oklahoma sun, you're not going to get beat to death with the heat. The porch will be shaded most of the time. And I give you a nice seating area on that side of the house. So here we have the utility room. Washer and dryer hookups. We've got a main shut off for the water coming into the house here. Washer hookups, dryer, electric, on-demand hot water heater. And then here is the bathroom. We've got another pocket door here. Another one of the latches, like I showed. We've got a privacy glass here. Very clean, elegant toilet design, along with the shower design. That is a wall and overhead shower with a spray nozzle on the side. It does all sorts of neat features, as well as like a tub fill port or fill in like mop buckets or something like that for cleaning. So this house is all sheet metal siding. The underneath is a crawl space. It is a pier and beam design. There's 24 beams underneath there, or piers underneath there rather. And then it was, there's an access port cut in here on this northeast corner underneath the house. And that is where they went in, and I had them do 2-inch closed cell spray foam underneath for all the skirting. So that just gives it a nice insulation value underneath the home, as well as seals it down to the vapor shield. All right. So we come out here. This is the west side of the house. All right. And I did a area where you could actually back in an RV along this west side. Okay. And when you back that in, you'll have full RV hookups. So you can hook up the septic from the RV, a hydrant, so you have water, and here are all your RV outlets. So a 50 amp, 30 amp, and 20 amp circuit, just like you'd have when you pull up to the RV park. So guests don't have to stay inside the house necessarily. Here's our mini split, is wall mounted, and has been keeping up very well with the home. This is something, if you've been following my channel very long, you know that this is what I do. And if you haven't, well, here it is. This is the rainwater catchment system. It's a gutter. Got a 6-inch gutter going along this single slope shed style roof. Okay, we've got one outlet to that. So the gutter starts over here and it slopes to the west. Let me show you. Over here, the way I do these keeps it clean, minimal damage. I do not like an overhead spout coming into the tank. I don't appreciate the design looks of it. So it goes down straight to the ground. It's trenched over, and then it comes up into the top of the tank. Due to hydraulics, the inlet level is always higher than the outlet level, and so it fills the tank. Okay, there's our valve system coming out of the bottom there. Tank is full. That's with solid. And around here we have the pump house, and it is all foam insulated. The 20-gallon pressure tank, our filtration system, and our water pump. Shut-off valves on either side of the filtration system for easy filter changing. We also have a 20 amp circuit in there to be able to plug in a heater for the winter months. Outdoor breaker box. Just trying to cut down on some of the space inside that is used. It's our kitchen window there. And here is our east entrance. As you come back into the house. All right, well, now that you've seen both the interior and exterior of the house, let me know what you think. Put it in the comments down below. If you have a question about who and if I hired anybody, how much money was spent on this build, how much was spent on material, how much was spent on labor, or any of the challenging aspects of it, please feel free to drop them down below. I can't answer your questions if I don't know what they are. So thank you for your time. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed this build. I hope that whomever this home goes to ends up being as much of a blessing for them as the build process has been for me and my household. This is listed with a realtor. I will put the drop and link down below. And I look forward to hearing the comments, compliments, questions, and others down below. So thank you all for checking it out. I think it turned out really cool. We'll catch you next time.